how many star destroyers did the Empire have? The galactic universe of Star Wars is no stranger to war. Of course, there can be no war without weapons, and the galaxy is not devoid of these. From blasters to lightsabers, the weapons that warrior use in the galaxy are nothing short of intriguing. Naturally, each side of the Force, light and dark, would have its own set of weapons specific to its needs. The Galactic Republic contains many pacifists like Jedi who rely on a peaceful resolution of conflict. Thus they use lightsabers and blasters as a form of defense the light side to protect the light side from the advances of the dark side, instead of actually attacking anyone. Conversely, the Galactic Empire, the Sith that inhabited it was more about causing as much damage as mass hysteria as possible. While dark side warriors do have similar weapons to the light side, the Empire also employs the use of the weapon of mass destruction. The most famous of these weapons is Death Star. With all these weapons, each side has a vessel to support them all. This is where the Star Destroyer comes into play for not only the Republic but the Empire as well. So, what exactly a Star Destroyer? How many are there in the Empire? These are all valid questions which will be answered as you keep reading. What is a Star Destroyer? The Star Destroyer were dagger-shaped military starships used by the Republic, Empire, Sith, Eternal, and First Order. Star Destroyers were so masterfully crafted that they required a specific shipyard on Kuat to be maintained. Even then, only a couple of Star Destroyers were able to be supported at any given time. Just like everything else in the galaxy, Star Destroyers were separated into ranks, referred to as classes. The three main classes are as follows: the Star Dreadnoughts, Battle Cruisers, and Cruisers. Let's take a look at each other. Star Dreadnought. They were the Galactic Empire's largest Star Destroyer. The Executor 1 and Executor 2 class models comprised this rank of spacecraft, which was often referred to as Super Star Destroyer. This command ship was about 19,000 meters long and was equipped with 5,000 ion cannons and turbo lasers. Under the subsection of Dreadnought, there is also a Mega class Star Destroyer. This ship was approximately 13,000 meters long and 60,000 meters in width. The First Order used the Mega class Star Destroyer as its main vessel. In fact, it was used by the First Order Navy and Supreme Leader Snoke to attack the Resistance. Of this group, the Empire had approximately 13 Executor class and Super class ships. Battle cruisers. Battle cruisers were common in the galaxy. While it is not exactly clear how many battle cruisers the Empire had, we do know that this group was divided into about 12 classes. One in particular was heavily used by the Galactic Republic, especially during the Clone Wars. It, its name was Maelstrom class battle cruiser. Eventually, this ship was propositioned by the Empire and was not used but maintained in the case they needed in the future. Stocked with heavy cannons, assault concussion missiles launcher, among other weapons, and the Maelstrom class was heavily weaponized. The heavy artillery of this vessel made it perfect for large jobs like fleet command duties, orbital bombardment, and planetary sieges. In Maelstrom class, there were also the Simoom, which was used by the Alliance to restore the Republic. Under Battlecruiser, there was another ship known as Sector class Star Destroyer, initially created to be a command ship. It was used by the Empire as more of a carrier vessel as opposed to being warcraft. The Secutor was the choice vessel used by the Imperial Navy as it was large enough to transport all their smaller ships and weapons.